Founded as an ice house in rural Texas in 1927, 7-Eleven branched out to sell milk, eggs, and bread, fulfilling a brand promise that continues today. Be your neighborhood convenience store.
Today, 7-Eleven is the world's largest convenience retail provider with about 53,000 different locations in 16 countries, of which there's over 10,000 are here in North America. 7-Eleven is also one of the nation's largest independent gasoline retailers. And during 2013, 7-Eleven stores worldwide generated sales close to $84.5 billion.
With the vision to be the best convenience retailer in the business, today 7-Eleven sells much more than milk, bread, and eggs. The pioneer in convenience and creator of the Big Gulp and Slurpee knew it needed to understand customers' changing needs and supply them with products and services they want when they want them. They needed a flexible and robust, data-driven loyalty program.
We didn't want it to be just a transactional relationship where you have an X number of things that you know you need to buy and you get X reward. We wanted this to be very different in terms of we wanted it to be a guest experience, a digital guest experience.
Enter Teradata and Brierley & Partners, together creating the ultimate environment and applications for loyalty and customer engagement. Brierley & Partners, known for creating the world's most successful CRM and loyalty programs with their LoyaltyWare, combined with Teradata's integrated data warehouse, analytics, and business applications.
It all started with a strategic engagement where we defined the program, defined the guest experience, did a lot of research with the customer. And then Teradata brings both their Artem tool, which is the real-time interaction manager, which is a very sophisticated tool to take all the rich loyalty data that we have and all the loyalty technology that we have and use it to segment the customer, determine the right offer for the right customers.
Yeah, the vision behind the mobile app was to build convenience on top of convenience. So as I mentioned, the guests had told us that this is where they are. They're in their mobile phone. They're in their apps. This is where they go. And we knew that as a device, it was providing convenience. It was solving problems. And what we wanted to do was find a way to build convenience on top of the convenience that we already provide and to localize it. So we wanted to make sure that the content felt as if it was coming from the region or the store in which the guests shop. And that's kind of the roadmap that we're on.
With more than 7 million transactions a day, 7-Eleven guests led the way with important feedback.
So the localization combined with solving problems for the guests or providing convenience were really the vision for what we wanted to do in the app, and it's doing it. So the guests have led us by saying, here are the things that I need. I need to know where a Redbox is. I need to know where I can get propane. I need to know the closest store. I need to know what events are going on in my neighborhood. And so they've helped us create the content that flows into the app. But that was the vision, the concept of convenience and localization.
The critical factor in this data-driven success? Segmentation, real-time customer data, and localization. Once the customer gives permission to interact with them, 7-Eleven initiates a great customer experience.
In the short term, the transactional data that we get in store immediately drives where you are in terms of segmentation, who you are or who the system sees you as, whether that's a morning person, afternoon, weekends, weekdays, coffee only. So we place you in a segmentation. That immediately drives then the offers or content that you might get via email, push notification within the app. And so that's immediate and that's in real time. And so we drive that experience off that transaction in sub 1 second, sometimes sub 2 seconds.
7-Eleven also uses real-time data to drive the guest experience through multiple channels.
When guests respond to that, we're responding with requested content. We're responding with offers that they may have asked for or may have expressed interest in. And we're using the marketing memory that's generated from those communications to load into the database to give to Artem to say, this is a known email responder. Factor that in when you're deciding what is the next best offer that you might make to this person. So it's fun to see it kind of go and just keep running. So we love the interaction in real time.
Guests who are out on a cold morning could get an offer for coffee and a muffin. On a hot afternoon, Slurpee and fresh fruit. 7-Eleven plans to tie inventory data to assure customers that the offers they're getting are fulfilled. With a successful loyalty launch, 7-Eleven is now poised to use its mobile app to push out their next initiative, being a fresh, healthy, and convenient choice. It's all part of continuing the relationship and the conversation.
We're trying to find what is the right way to approach that person to say, "Psst, we have that too. We'd like for you to try that." And one way to do it is simply by putting an offer in their app and say, "Hey, why don't you try a cashew chicken salad today on us, free? And we'll send you a survey and you tell us what you think about it because we're interested in your opinion." So that is part of the conversation.
7-Eleven, Brierley and Partners, and Teradata, developing loyalty through data-driven marketing to be the #1 neighborhood convenience store.